Hello students, we have already done principles and characteristics of directing. Now let us see what are the different elements of direction. So when we are talking about direction, number of things are there. Though in the definition of directing we have already done that part. Let's see what are the elements of directing. The very first one is supervision. It means when we are talking about direction or directing, it means supervising or supervision. Motivation, it's the job of the boss to motivate their subordinate or employees. Leadership, we already discussed this part. One superior or boss should be a good leader, and the most important thing, to have a complete control over the organization and the working of employees. A communication network and communication skill should be there. So out of four elements, today we are going to start with the very first element, supervision. Now when we are talking about supervision, so what is the meaning? Supervision can be understood as a process of guiding the effort of employees and other resources to accomplish desired objective. It means supervision means to arrange all possible resources, to channelize all possible resources, and the most important thing, to guide the human resource or the employees working in an organization. So we are doing supervision. Let us see what is the importance of supervision. The very first one, supervisor maintain day-to-day contact and maintain friendly relation with workers. A good supervisor act as a guide. That is a very important thing. Supervision itself means uh, to to look towards the working mechanism of employees, and a good and healthy relation should be there between the supervisor and worker. Then only worker will pay attention. So, and the another important thing, supervisor is the link between worker and management. So whatever problem workers are facing at the time of work or during work, they can easily talk to supervisor, and supervisor can convey the same to management. And whatever management decision is there, he can again convey it to workers. So he is a link between workers and management. Then the next one we are going to do, supervisor plays a key role in maintaining group unity among workers, plays under his control. Another important thing, when you are working in any organization, you should work as a group, and this is this responsibility is of superior to maintain unity among workers. Then the next point, supervisor ensure performance of work according to the target set. He takes responsibility for task achievement and motivate his worker effectively. Now, what is the thing? Whatever target is set by the management, it is the responsibility of the supervisor to take that much amount of work from workers. Now, how he is going to take, that is his tactics or skill. He can motivate employees, he can, whatever means he use, the target should be done. Supervisor provide good on the job training to the workers and employees. We have done in the previous chapter on the job and off the job training. So supervisor are providing on the job training to workers or other employees. Now, supervisory leadership plays a key role in influencing the workers in the organization. A supervisor with good leadership qualities can build up high morale among workers. So, that is important. Again, supervisor responsibility is to finish the task. Supervisor's responsibility is to maintain a good environment, to maintain a unity among workers. So all this can be possible, that is when he can able to, or he is able to influence workers and maintain a high morale among workers. A good supervisor analyzes the work performed and gives feedback to the workers. Now students, we have done the supervision. Let us when we are talking about the supervision, we have done all possible elements of under coming under the head supervision. Okay, so in directing we have done the first element, supervision. Now the next element is motivation. Now simply guiding employee is not sufficient, or simply guiding those people, those who are working under you, is not sufficient. Time to time to boost them, to boost up their morale, to motivate them is very very important. Every time you can't play a role of boss. Sometime boss should play a role of motivator. So when we are talking about motivation, motivation means the process of making subordinate to act in a desired manner to achieve certain organization's goal. So with the help of motivation, or with this element of motivation, all the superior, they channelize efforts of employees towards organizational goal. Now when we are talking about motivation, three elements are there under motivation. Motivation is the element of directing, and under motivation, 3 points or three elements are there. First one is motive. A motive is an inner state that energizes or activates or moves and direct behavior towards goal. Now what is the meaning? That is, every person, when each and every person, when they enter in any organization, they enter in organization with some motive. So some need money, some might be only the money is not the problem, recognition. So everyone enter an organization with some motive. Second element of motivation, that is, we are going to do, motivation is the process of stimulating people to action to accomplish desired goal. Again, when we are talking about motivation, the most important thing, that is to stimulate people, to provoke them to do the action in such a manner so that they are contributing towards achieving organization's goal. Then the third one is the motivators. Motivator is the technique which is used to motivate people in an organization. There are different techniques to motivate people. So which method is used by the boss or superior? Features of motivation we are going to start with. The very first one, motivation is an internal feeling. The urge, drives, desire, aspiration, or needs of human being, which are internal, influence human behavior. For example, people may have urge or desire. Now every next person are having urge or desire for. Now when we are talking about this, the very first feature of motivation, each and every person is having some urge, or that is the reason it is an internal feeling. Now the boss have to understand that feeling and to fulfill that urge of a individual person. Then the next one, motivation produce goal oriented behavior. Now how the motivation produce goal oriented behavior, example is given on screen. You can see the promotion in the job may be given to the employee with the object of improving his performance. If the employee is going to check that the promotion chances are there, definitely it is a motivational factor, and definitely employees are going to work. Then we move to the next one. Motivation can be either positive or negative. Positive, provide positive reward, like promotion is there, recognition is there. So, and sometimes few people are working in an organization, they won't understand the positive motivation. Then management plays a little strict role, and negative motivation they apply, that is punishment, stopping increment. So these are the motivation can be positive or negative. It's a complex process. How it's a complex process? Because what is mentioned over there, as the individuals are heterogeneous in their expectations. Now how it's a complex process? Because it is each and every person working in an organization is heterogeneous in their expectation, and accordingly the motivation is going to be applied by boss or the superior. There is no uniform effect on all the members. You can't say that one positive motivation will able to motivate each and every person in an organization, because different person enter in an organization with different motive. We have started with that only. Now, importance of motivation. Motivation helps to improve performance. Definitely, if some motivation is there, then employee will try all hard and work hard to improve their performance. Then the next one, motivation help to change negative or indifferent attitude of employees to positive attitude. Definitely, with the help of motivation only, this negative attitude can be changed into positive. Then help to reduce employees turnover and thereby saves the cost of new recruitment and training. So employee should remain in organization. That is also very important, because every now and then if they are going to leave, if they are going to left, then it will be recruitment cost will increase. So only this motivational factor can help management to reduce this employee turnover. Motivation help to reduce absenteeism in the organization. Definitely some kind of motivation, if the work environment is good, if the boss is highly motivated, they boost up the morale of the employees, and definitely it will help in reducing absenteeism. Motivation help manager to introduce change smoothly without much resistance from people. Now, if any changes are there, it's very difficult for employees to accept that part. So it is the job of the boss to motivate employees so that they can they are readily accepting whatever changes are there. Now, in the same motivation, students, we are going to do one topic, that is Maslow need hierarchy theory of motivation. Now, Maslow has given one hierarchy theory of motivation. According to Maslow, person is going to follow needs in the given manner. The very first need a person is going to be follow, or the basic need, that is, just see over there on your screen, that is the primary need. The most basic needs, the very first aim of any individual is to fulfill this primary need, that is hunger, thirst, shelter, whatever is required. It means according to this, a minimum salary must be given to an individual so that they can sustain. So the very first thing, according to Maslow need hierarchy theory, the primary need, firstly individual is going to fulfill primary need. Once they have fulfilled the primary need, the next one is the safety and security need. That is when we are talking about safety and security, it means, just see over there, these need provide security and protection from physical and emotional harm. Many a times when we see that people are running towards government jobs, so what is the reason? Job security is there, stability of income is there, pension plan is there. So these are the example of safety or security need, because person is not only worried about present, but person is also worried about future. So this is going to secure future of employee. Then the belongingness need. This need referred to affection, sense of belongingness, acceptance, friendship. So if the environment is good and the people working in an organization, everyone they feel like they are working in a comfort zone, and a sense of belongingness is there. The management's behavior is such that the employee feel like they are working for their own. So this is also important. Then they will work for their own, and definitely it always result good, because they are working for the benefit of organization. Esteem need. After fulfilling the basic needs, then the safety and security needs, then the belongingness need, then the person is looking towards the most important for some of the person, like self respect, autonomy, status and recognition. So to fulfill this need also, management people are working. Like how they are working? Giving recognition to the person. Now how to recognize, like they can give awards to their best employees, star employee of the week or star employee of the month, in that manner. So public recognition is very important, and respecting, maintaining the dignity of each and every employee. Then the self actualization need, it is the highest level of need in the hierarchy. That is when the person is satisfied with his or her job. So when they feel so ki their potential, their capabilities are totally utilized and they are satisfied with their own performance, that is self actualization need. So according to Maslow, all the five needs must be fulfilled when the person is working in any organization. That is very important. So if all the five needs management people are able to fulfill, then definitely employee will remain over there and they will work wholeheartedly for the benefit of organization or towards organization's goal. That's it, students. We have done motivation over here and supervision. Thank you.